What's happening, team players? My name is Vish, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my match reaction to Arsenal versus Everton at the Emirates Stadium in the Premier League. It finished Arsenal 2, Everton 0. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, like the video. Before we go any further, do you know what? Let's just get straight into it, because that was not an easy game. That was a very, very difficult game. Everton played really, really well, and they made it very, very difficult for us. Yeah, I'm quite surprised, but glad that they didn't come out with a draw or even possibly a win, because for the majority of the game, they were all over us. They had a lot of chances. Raya had to make some great saves. Pickford made some great saves as well. He proved today, once again that he is a really good goalkeeper, and some of the saves he's made this season have been brilliant. But yeah, Everton were all up for it, but for some reason we wasn't. I don't know. It seems like the second half of this season has just sort of looked like Arsenal leave it to like the last 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game for them to actually start going through the gears and getting, trying to do something about it. So I don't know why they're leaving it so late. I don't know if this is a tactic of theirs to tire out the opposition, or I just don't know what it is. But it's nervy for us fans, because we just want them to score goals. We want them to do that a lot earlier in the game, so they don't leave it so late, and therefore we're not panicking last minute on if we're going to get a win, let alone maybe even a point. So yeah, it was very, very nervy. It wasn't a confident performance from the team. Don't get me wrong, Raya played fantastic, and like I said, made some brilliant saves today. Declan Rice was probably the best player on the pitch, up until the point that Mikel Arteta had to make some changes, and he had to make changes because there was just nothing going on. There wasn't nothing being produced by the team. Don't get me wrong, there was a tackle in the box to Guy Havertz where his ankle got caught, and he went down, but for some reason the ref didn't give it, even though it was clear contact. And the thing was, is Havertz was clear on goal, so why would he have had to have gone down? But the ref didn't give it. I don't think the ref had a great game today anyway, if I'm going to be completely honest. So yeah, that was really annoying. But yeah, there was a few decisions that didn't go our way. But like I said, in the second half, Mikel Arteta had to make some changes. He did make some changes. He brought on Hincapié, he brought on Martinelli, he brought on Max Dowman, he brought on Victor Gyökeres, he brought on Mosquera as well. So, vital changes needed to be done, and they were done. And do you know what? It completely changed the game. Don't get me wrong, Gyökeres didn't sort of get to the best of starts when he came on the pitch. In fact, he hardly saw the ball at all, if I'm going to be completely honest. But all that matters is that the touch that he did get was the goal. And it was brilliant, because the crossing from Max Dowman went to Hincapié on the far post. Hincapié just sort of like with his sort of chest or his stomach just sort of let it go in front of Gyökeres, because Pickford missed it. And yeah, it was there for Gyökeres for tapping. And do you know what? All I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 seasons is we just need a striker that is just there, the right place, the right time. And that's exactly what Gyökeres was today. So fair play to him. He was there. He got the tap in. That's all that matters. It was 1-0. He was buzzing. The Emirates Stadium was buzzing, because I'm not going to lie, it was very, very quiet. It was very quiet today in that stadium. And you can hear it over the TV. It was crazy. But it was 1-0, and that was in the 88th minute. So that was very late on. You can tell how late they left it. But the substitutes made the difference all the way up until there was 6 added minutes at the end of the game. And in the 97th minute, because Everton had a corner. It was basically the last segment of the game, the last play of the game, shall I say. So even Pickford went up into the box to try and get something out of it. Ball went in. Header went up in the air from a defender. Martinelli then headed it out the box, only for Max Dowman to chase it, get the ball. He still had so much work to do. He still had two Everton players in front of him. And God, the confidence that this kid has is unbelievable. He ran past them like they weren't even there, and he made the subtlest touches to the ball. And the second half of the pitch was completely empty for him just to run and tap it in the goal. Therefore, he became the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. And yeah, he was absolutely buzzing. The team was buzzing. The fans were buzzing for him. Yeah, it's like he couldn't believe it himself. He got player of the match, a fair play to him, because I'm not going to lie, when he came on in the second half, he completely changed the game. He changed the performance for Arsenal. So he was what we needed, was that burst of energy. And like I said, the confidence that this kid has, he was just playing like there was no pressure, like we were 2-0 up already. And we just wasn't looking confident at that point in the game. So the fact that he did that was unbelievable. So fair play to him. So yeah, he played absolutely brilliant today. And yeah, thankfully we got the 3 points. We got a 2-0 win. You know, we've extended the points gap, so which is what we needed. So yeah, in the end it worked out, but oh my God, they left it so late. But yeah, fair play to them. We got there in the end, and that is all that matters. So we've got the second leg against Bayer Leverkusen in the week on Wednesday. So yeah, so it's going to be, I think it's Wednesday or it's Tuesday, I believe it is. So yeah, so it's 1-1 in that. Although I didn't do a match reaction review on that, but we're 1-1 into it. So we're at the Emirates Stadium this week against Bayer Leverkusen. We have to win, because otherwise we are out of the Champions League. But at the moment, we're still in 4 competitions. It's still going crazy. So let's just see what happens, and we'll take it from there. It'll be interesting to see what squad that he puts out for the game. The atmosphere needs to be there. The urge of the players needs to be there as well. If it's not, you might as well just call it game over, and Leverkusen are going to take advantage of it. So we'll see what happens. But for today, we got the win. We got the 3 points. That's all that matters. On to the next one. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the video. Oh my God, I do it all the time. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, because you guys have been blowing this channel up. And once again, I know I say it all the time, but thank you very much, because I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you so much. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, thank you very much. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one.